Well, hello, this is Property TV, and today we are profiling Chris Fox from Fox Estate Agents. Chris, thank you very much for joining us.
Okay.
I was going to say straight away, you are a bit of a silver fox going on there. You've got that kind of Philip Schofield look.
Yep, that's my nickname, the Silver Fox.
Is it?
Of Fox Estates.
I like it. It kind of works on. I know, and I just see the tie. The tie is absolutely brilliant. So, is this a tie you had specially made, when you started the business?
No, it's just a tie with a fox on it, but I do have a couple of them.
And is this a theme that, if I was to come round to your house, your kind of palace, no doubt, somewhere in London, that I would see fox themes everywhere?
No, definitely not.
No.
But you might see a few boards sold by Fox Estates.
Okay, nice. I like that. Now, this Fox Estates has been going for how long?
We opened the office in August 2015.
2015. Okay, so it's a recent venture for you.
Yes.
Okay.
But having said that, I have been selling property for 40 years now, or nearly 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah, a long time.
So, wow. How did it all start then? Let's trace it back before we come back to the more present. How did it start for you?
Left school, didn't really know what I was going to do. Took a job in the city, didn't much like that, so I went into an employment agency, went for an interview, got a job and became a junior estate agent in Sloane Square, Chelsea.
Okay, you've encapsulated there several years in two sentences very, very well. You should be doing my job. What were you doing in the city?
Well, I left school, as I say, and I went to an employment agency. They got me this job. I just went down there. It was in sales, it was in textiles, fabrics, that type of thing. And I was there for 9 months to a year. And then I thought I'd have a change.
And this is, I'm trying to backtrack now, this would be the 1970s?
Late 70s.
Late
yeah.
70s?
Yeah, late 70s.
Okay, so the period of big flares, big hair.
Punk rock.
Punk rock.
Yeah, all that.
Okay, were you a punk rocker?
No. But I did have a bit of a mullet going on, shall we say.
Excellent. Okay, a bit of a Glenn Hoddle.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you decided this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Had you always had one eye on property marketing? Had you always...
Yes, I did actually, because my dad was a builder and a surveyor.
Okay.
And he had his own company, and he used to do a lot of building conversions for local authorities. So he'd take a big house, cut it into flats, and then the council would house tenants in them. That was in the Peckham area of South East London, near Lewisham. So I was around property from a very early age.
And would you go and help him? Is that
Yeah,
some of
on
your
a
earliest
Sunday
memories?
morning, me and my brother and a few of my cousins, he'd have us sweeping the floor, grouting the tiles, whatever needed to be done, yeah.
Would he pay you though?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Your kind of pocket money?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, but a great basis there in understanding the nuts and bolts, if you like, of property, the bricks and mortar.
Yeah, literally. I mean, one of my uncles was a bricklayer, another one was an electrician, so I was on building sites and around property ever since I can remember.
So this first foray into property marketing, what was the company? Where were you working?
A company called William Willits, which is now been swallowed up by Hamptons International. The office is still in Sloane Square, number 7 Lower Sloane Street.
Nice part of London.
Beautiful. I had a little office out the back looking over a rose garden, and W.H. Smith's out the front, literally in the square.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, and during that time,
Yep.
I suppose it kind of gave you a bit of a grounding in property marketing, did it? You got any memories of that time?
Yes, I have. I mean, I was in the commercial department. I was dealing with shops, offices, warehousing, all along the sort of Kings Road, Chelsea, Kensington and surrounding areas. So it was a lot of fun in the day.
Did you bump into celebrities as you were wandering down there doing your thing?
Plenty, but one sticks in my mind, Phil Lynott, Thin Lizzy.
Lizzy.
Yeah, I was in a shoe shop buying a pair of shoes. He was next to me, so we had a chat.
You had a chat?
Yeah.
Was he friendly?
Yes, very nice guy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Still keep in contact?
He's long gone.
Oh, is it? Do you know, that shows you my knowledge of pop stars. I apologise there. Okay. So, the Kings Road,
Yes.
Sloane Square.
Yes.
How long were you there for?
Approximately 2 years.
And then you moved to?
To closer to home. I wanted to get into residential. I could have stayed where I was and transferred into the residential department.
Okay.
But I knew somebody, an opportunity came up, it was closer to home, and so I joined a sort of an estate agents in Bexley Heath.
Okay, so Bexley Heath is
My hometown.
Hometown. Okay, born and bred Bexley.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Why did you? Because some people don't want to. Some people don't want to have, in a sense, their work around their home. They want to have the two very separate. What drew you back to Bexley?
I just wanted a change, to be fair, and it sort of fitted in. It was a slightly better quality of life, less travelling, no fares, and sort of working locally, dealing with houses I knew, working with people. It just seemed the right thing to do for me.
Now, you were there how long for this company?
About a year with the first company. I then transferred to another company in the London Borough of Bexley, where I was there 5 years, and I was one of the youngest managers. I was promoted to manager at the age of 21, which at the time was a bit of a feat.
Wow, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I know plenty of 21-year-olds who, are nowhere near being responsible enough to take on a management role.
I was lucky. I worked for a very good guy, and he trained me well. He trusted me, put me there, and the rest is history.
Okay, now, fast forwarding to where we are now with Fox Estate Agents.
Yep.
You're still based in Bexley, are you?
Dartford, which is just the next town along
Stone's
from Bexley.
throw away, if you like.
Well, it depends how strong you are, but very close.
Do the Olympics or not?
Yeah, very close. So my business, Fox Estates, is actually based in Dartford, but we predominantly sell property in Dartford and the London Borough of Bexley. So we cover Bexley, Welling, Bexley Heath, Dartford, Green Hive, near Blue Water, surrounding areas.
Now, is this a buoyant market at the moment? Is it fair? Is it a fair reflection of London as a general conglomerate?
I think so. I mean, it's cheaper in comparison to, say, East London or North London or West London.
It didn't used to be cheaper than East London. East London suddenly went up thanks to the Olympics, didn't it? It just went through the roof.
Yeah, exactly. But now we've got things going on in Kent as well. We've got Paramount Park in 2020. It was going to be 2017, but they've pushed it back 3 years. Paramount Park is really going to change the complexion of the Kent area.
Explain Paramount Park.
It's going to be like Universal Studios or Disneyland, something along those lines.
Right.
And it's coming to Kent, and that's going to play its part. It's going to have a huge water park. So there's actually a lot going on in the Kent area.
I've got one eye because I'm a Kentish boy myself. You see, I'm down in Whitstable, and
Nice part of the world.
Very nice part of the world. 3 young ladies
to
to look after, or 4 if you include the missus.
Sure.
So that sounds like the kind of thing I'll be using at a later point.
Yeah, and I think it's going to go well there, except for, of course, the weather is a bit questionable. But the actual, it should be really good.
Yeah, you don't want to have it as an outside water park, do they?
No.
Not around there. Okay. So you mentioned that prices are still cheaper than we'd say probably west, north, east. Right. Would you still say it's probably the most affordable area of London?
I would, and it's only half an hour by train into central London. So yeah, it's a good place to live. It really is.
Now there, I suppose, is the sticking point. It's not great. It's not got great links with the tube, has it? And that's why it's traditionally suffered price-wise in the past.
But Crossrail's coming now, and that will change everything. We've also got the Docklands Light Railway as well from both Lewisham and Greenwich. So things have changed a lot.
To be fair, but Docklands Light Railway is my favourite way of getting across London. It's very, very reliable. It's very clean. It's
It's relaxing, great views. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, and a good friend of mine helped design it, so I suppose I've got a reason to want to travel on that. Okay, so in a sense, the transport links are increasing. You have still got great train access.
Yes.
I mean, I regularly use the train from Lee.
Sure.
Around that area as well.
South East 12. Yeah.
Very easy to get into Charing Cross and going further than that, so it's very easy. What else is there to attract people to kind of South East London? When you, in a sense, sell a house for Foxes,
yes.
How do you sell the dream of South East London? How do you sell the dream of Dartford and Bexley?
Well, Dartford, we've got the A2, we've got the M25, we've got Blue Water, as I say, half an hour into central London. We've got some great parks. We've got Danson Park. It's really just a nice place to live.
You're, 18 months in?
Yes.
I feel bad asking, is it going well? Because obviously it is, or you wouldn't be here.
It's going extremely well. I've doubled my expectations. Having been in the business 40 years, I've got a lot of repeat business. Most of my clients come to me through recommendation or have acted for them in the past.
So it's word of mouth?
Mainly, yeah. And doing a good job, doing all the right things. We charge reasonable rates. I'm very passionate about what I do, and I like to think I'm very good at it.
What makes you different then, Chris? I mean, you've mentioned there the passion.
Yeah, the passion is I think, such a big factor. And as I say, 40 years experience, you know, the average time that a negotiator will spend with one of the corporates is approximately 18 months. So when you look at the turnover, you sell through one of the larger companies, you buy, you come back 18 months later, the guy's gone. So you're starting again. At least if they come to my company, hopefully I'll still be there. It'll be the same team and we can, you know, do the job again.
How big is that team?
It's getting bigger all the time, to be fair. We've got 3 people at the moment, but I'm basically the main man, if you like. I tend to do all the valuations. I'm the face of the company, but we are expanding and quite rapidly, actually.
Part of that expansion, will it mean stretching to other offices across South East London? Will it mean stretching further down into Kent? How will it work?
Both, possibly. What I'm looking to do is expand the team, and when I get the right people in place, I will find more offices, because I believe my brand is working, and you know, success leads to more success, and onwards and upwards. That's my plan.
Do they all have to wear one of those red ties?
No, but they might have to wear a fox tail. And ears.
And ears. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, obviously a big, in a sense, change within the property industry that I'm sure you've seen.
Yes.
Is the way properties are marketed now, because everything's moved online.
Yeah, the internet is the sort of goal changer. I can put a property on the market today, you know, say 12 o'clock. An hour later, a guy's ringing me from the United States saying he's over at the next weekend and would like to view it. When I came into the market, it would take us probably a week to get the property onto the market, and then the paper wouldn't come out for perhaps another week. So we wasted 2 weeks before we started, whereas now it literally is click of a button and you're online.
What's the quickest you've ever sold a property?
A day.
A day?
Yeah, find a buyer in a day quite regularly, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be a happy seller.
Yes, yes.
Well, I suppose though,
it looks too easy sometimes.
Yeah. And also they probably think, I put my house up for sale. Oh no, it's sold.
Was it too cheap?
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then suddenly I've got to fast forward my plans to you know, to get out, to actually kind of move everything forward. Wow, that's very quick. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's true. I mean, on average, I would say to you, I would sell a house within approximately 3 weeks. When I say sell, I mean find a buyer and agree a sale. The average transaction currently in the UK is taking about 14 weeks, but mine is only taking about 8 weeks. So we're a bit ahead of the game, to be fair.
Okay. And then do you work with certain legal firms?
Yeah, we
or do you
have
recommend?
legal firms that we recommend. We have sort of legal partners. We've got the complete package. We work very closely with mortgage brokers. We have removals, solicitors, surveyors. It really is a one-stop shop at Fox Estates.
Wow. So you can recommend removal firm as well and everything?
Yeah, literally everything.
So
Fox Estates, you come to me, tell me what you want. I will advise, guide and recommend, and 9 times out of 10 it will go through without a hitch.
Fantastic. That's really good to know, actually, because you know, when you do come to sell your house or you do come to looking to buy your first house, there's so much to take care of. There's so much to think of. There's so many different factors. It is.
It's really stressful. And I mean, I'm available to my clients on my mobile up till 9:30 at night. We work 7 days a week. We really put our heart and soul into it. And yeah, the feedback, if you Google us, see our reviews, it's all pretty good stuff, to be fair.
And your head office, in a sense, is in Dartford?
Yes, that's where I'm based every day.
Whereabouts in Dartford if people just want to pop in?
Popping in's not so easy because we are actually very busy. We'd rather people make an appointment, but the offices are in Brent Lane, Dartford, near Central Park.
Near Central Park.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you so much for coming in and sharing with us. It's great to meet people like yourself that are so passionate about what they do and helping people find that dream home. Yeah. Being a Bexley boy myself, I really approve. So thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the very, very best.
Thank you very much.
Chris Fox there from Fox Estate Agents. If you're in Dartford, don't just pop in, give them a ring first, but definitely see them.